I am live, it says. How you doing, Goat? It's the Goat. The greatest of all time.
Greatest goat of all time. That's right.
People probably used to me being on the phone. It might take them a minute to find it, huh?
Yeah.
We got two in here. One of them's probably you.
This is one on my screen.
Does it?
Yeah.
Hey, JFK, how you doing? Barb, how you doing?
Getting the whole team up in here.
Getting the whole team, that's right.
Right.
I'm doing all right. We got Smokey in here. We got everybody coming in. Morning, Judy. Morning, Kath. I'm doing good. I'm back in the studio where I belong. Hey, Cheek the Patriot, how you doing?
Yeah, that's right, Judy. Hit the like button.
Everybody hit that like, man. It helps our channel. Like me and Ethan like to say, it's not my channel. It's all of ours.
Yeah, I like to say that. You say that.
Well, it's true, though, you know. Well, you did. You said it that one day.
Yeah.
Zeus, how you doing? With respect to you, too. Do what now?
This is morning WR.
Yeah, with respect.
Yeah.
That's a blood on the razor wire thing.
Yeah. Maybe said WR City for world record.
Mm-hmm. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm sorry, Judy, that we ain't down there in the cafe so that you can listen to Sugar Dumpling.
Yeah, no sugar dumpling this time around.
No Sugar Dumpling. Just me and Ethan right now.
Starting here, 11 o'clock. Central Daylight Time.
I was trying to keep up on the.
How many of y'all saw the community post or just saw the new video?
I don't know.
Because a lot of times it will just.
Yeah, Judy says she's disappointed.
I want to comment. I'm not logged in yet. So
We got
if I were to comment, it would show up as you.
Right. Julz must be having a hard time. How you? I'm having trouble kind of keeping up with you guys there for a second.
Chat was going too fast.
Well, they all popped in at once, you know.
Yeah, that's how it is. The more popular, the worse it'll get.
She says, not really. She don't miss her that much. Yeah, I didn't either, really.
Yeah.
What really got me is down there that the one guy that wanted to talk real loud. He wanted to be heard. Mindy's up, moving around.
She's only passing through. She left. Mindy does not make an on-screen appearance, but I will.
He'll make a Julz, how you doing? There's little Ethan. It's not so little anymore.
Yeah, saying little Ethan is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I think that guy was drunk too. I was about to slap the taste out of his mouth. Julz, I can have Ethan put the link in for you. No, don't put it in until she says, you know.
I haven't copied until it's
Right.
ready.
Glad to see y'all here. It's the HTP gang.
Yep. Harvey Talks Prison Gang.
That's right. There's a bunch of good people here, man. I don't understand what you're saying, Jules.
What? So you need Harvey? I can't understand. I don't know if that's a question or a statement.
Right. I usually understand what she means, but I ain't getting this one. But do you want to come up? You want to be on the panel, Jules?
Really doesn't matter to us.
What do you need? Do you need, she's saying.
What did you need, Harvey?
I don't need anything. Thanks for putting that in there. She put it in the same time you did, JFK. Yeah. All right. Go ahead and put the link in. We'll get her up here.
There's a link for you, Julz.
Yeah, she's using the bathroom right now.
It's that little circle with the lines. Mind fun.
What?
See the little circles with the line in them? You know what it means?
A little circle. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think it's because they're members, right?
Maybe.
They've been members so long or something. I have to go back and read the members things.
Yeah,
Some of them are different, you know.
At first, I was thinking maybe it was super chats, but I don't think so.
No. Yeah, she's JFK. She's a good friend. She's a good person.
Okay, as I like to say, I don't know if I've said this before though. It's good to be in front of the green screen again.
Yep. Yeah, Judy. The main thing we did was the floor, and I actually want to get a different green screen. I'm trying to see. I just get like a flat board or something, painted green or something, you know.
Yeah, that would work.
That'd be better than that. Okay, she's gonna be right up. So I'll click on her when she.
Well, clicking on her now just brings her comment up.
Right, you're right. I'm waiting for her to pop up down here in the corner. I keep forgetting to click on the comments.
Do you click on the comments, push it up?
Yeah, I did all the time when we was here before.
I'll click on them for you.
All right.
I showed you these, so I pulled it up for there real quick.
All right.
I think there should be a chat option there on that. What do you think?
Maybe so, yeah. I don't think she having trouble coming up.
Judy,
anyway,
or Jews, are you having trouble?
Do I have an Amazon wish list? No, I don't think I do. Oh, there she is.
I'll add her.
Hi.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? Good. How are you?
Is the volume? Oh, I need
See if I can get to it.
unplug this. Can you hear me now?
He needs an Amazon wish list, Barbin. Hi,
you hear me?
JFK.
I don't think she can hear me. Do I need to plug these back in?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You'll need those in so you can hear her.
Let me see if I put my earbud in. Hold on, Harvey.
All right. You there?
Yep.
I'm
Can you
doing
hear
all
me?
right, Zeus. How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't think I can't hear her.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay, we might have to do some on stream.
No, I think I got it. No, I think it wasn't no way in. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Very good.
Good. I'm gonna put this
You can
on.
hear me?
So there isn't feedback.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can hear you good. All right.
Sorry.
So you want? That's all right. I didn't
How-
know unplugging the headphones would.
Hi, Smokey. Hi, Zeus.
I keep them.
Yeah, it must have been something on his end, Smokey.
she-
That's what I think. Because I can hear him perfect.
All right. But, hey, Nathan, you can hear me perfect. That's good.
Yep.
So you had the YouTube channel, Voice for the Voiceless.
Yes,
And
sir.
now you changed into something else now, right? Facebook or something?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move platforms. I'm honestly thinking. I was thinking about a new name for it. Just like a fresh start for the survivors and the channel itself. But so I was thinking of Survivors Fly Unmuted, and then the FLY for fly, meaning fiercely love yourself. So
Right.
just,
That
you know,
sounds good.
figure to
That's one of the reasons I wanted
give
to
the
bring
whole
you up,
channel
so-
a new start. Yeah.
Well, that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring you up. It's not only because I think you're a great person, but to kind of let people know where you're going with your what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, no, it'll be cool. I think it'll be a lot better to, you know, be on a platform other than YouTube, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, although they're kind of letting up on us a little bit, but it's still, you know,
Yeah.
we have to be careful. You know, they
Yeah.
come after us. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like it's not as bad lately, like, you know, how they would crack down on you for the swears in chat. Google itself now though will automatically remove, I don't know if it's Google or YouTube, but automatically removes people's comments before us mods even see it. So it's like people are like, oh, my comment isn't there,
Yeah.
and it's like it happens to us mods too. Let's see, going to
Well,
chat
we
so I can see.
a whole bunch of it. Can you see the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Richard Samuel,
Yep.
how you doing? I was in
Hey,
Potosi
Richard.
from 99 to 2001, Richard.
Is that what it's called, Potosi?
Yeah, I didn't like Potosi. Yeah, it's Potosi. It was made for only 800 people, but they got more in it. They got the people on capital punishment out in the yard.
Oh God.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, they do. They got them in general population. Was you there, Richard? But anyway, I'm reading some of the comments. But anyway,
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. But like I said, a whole bunch of us emailed YouTube and tell them, you know, we can't say anything without you guys giving us a strike or a warning or something, you know. And
Yeah.
I guess they eventually listened to us because they kind of let up on some of the things, you know, talking about certain things, you know. I think it could be more, but you know.
Yep. And that's the thing too, is like for the Survivors channel,
YouTube
I mean, a lot of channels would or streams would be removed for the things they were saying in there. It's like, they're survivors. I have to grab my mail, sorry.
Right.
But, you know, it's like, it makes it a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna mute you for or mute me for a second while I'm grabbing my mail.
Oh, you was your grandpa used to be a CO there. What was his name?
Okay.
But yeah, you say certain words like abuser, survivor, and YouTube used to get all over you for that.
Yeah.
Judy was a sergeant at the walls. MSP.
Hey, 2 words that didn't go together was humor or prison utilization.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they got bad. It's like, I mean, they're the survivors that would come on would, telling their stories, they telling the whole thing, but it's like you have to warn them ahead of time, don't say certain words, because YouTube doesn't allow it, so it makes it difficult for them, because
Well,
they're just trying to vent and they're so in their emotions. It's hard for them to like watch what they say.
Well, Dura, even in prison in Missouri, you can get hate crime against them.
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Richard. Yeah. If you assault one of them or worse, you can get you'll not only get the regular charge, you'll get hate crime too.
Wow.
Unless they hit you first, which is, you got. That's the thing.
Got to kind of coax that. Yeah.
Get them to hit you first, and then
Right. Yep.
If I miss a comment and you go back and talk about it, I'll click back onto that comment so I know what you're talking about.
Oh, he's goat saying you can in Florida too. See, that's what I'm saying is that.
Oh wow.
They protect them.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That thing I sent you the other day too. I think Zeus sent it to me, and I sent it to you. Remember that little video clip?
Yes. Yep. I was wondering what it was at first, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go watch this, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I was just looking at it for a minute, thinking, is this serious? So I had to watch it to see if it was true,
Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, because it's like you never know, Is that Adam? Did he change his name?
No, that's
No, okay.
a friend of his. No, that's not Adam. That's one.
I just seen the Australia, and I'm going, wait a minute, is that?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm thinking that myself, but I wasn't going to say anything.
It is strange, Judy.
You can cuss all you want, but you can't say a lot of things. Well, it's like you can't cuss in the first 7 seconds of a video or something,
Yes, yeah, they give you like a certain time limit. Yeah. It is weird the way that they do that. I think. I don't know. It's like, how is it really that serious? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes somebody's caught up in their emotions. They're going to drop a few F-bombs here and there. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like I told YouTube, in an email, I said, you want me to do videos on flowers and butterflies all day long? Because
right.
2 minutes now, I think, Harvey. Because you're getting it where I can't say anything,
Right.
Huh?
You're saying it's 2 minutes now. I put the comment up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. It does feel like you can't say anything. It just feels way too restricted. So that's why I was like, I'm just going to make the move to Facebook.
And Rumble,
a lot less restrictions.
I can't figure that out, really. I don't know.
Yep. I haven't I got friends on Rumble, but I haven't messed around on it too much. I haven't even finished like uploading videos on there, but
Well, I accidentally put in the wrong name. I put in a wrong letter on my name, Harvey Talks Prison. So it's instead of a V, it's like a T or something, or it's like a instead of the R,
Right.
T, you know. So, but
Yep.
Nathan says, hi to both. Can you tell us any frequently used proverbs or quotes inside of prison? I'm not, I just know slang that they've used.
Right.
Yeah, sleep on your back.
Yeah. Oh my
Well, I
God.
never said or I
For real.
will because but
Even in a
don't,
women's prison, we always heard that sleep on your back.
yeah, it's true. Or against the wall, you know.
Right. It's like it's a little more understandable in a men's prison.
And I when there's people that's when there's two people arguing like they're both afraid to fight, they're all bark, you know.
Yep.
One will say, "Better check yourself before you wreck yourself." The other one will say something like, "You better check
That's an
my
old
record."
line.
But they're just talking.
Right.
I think you meant to
That's
stay
funny.
off your bunk and not. Yeah, but we had to get out of our bunks too, go. We had to stand for count.
Yep. Yeah, we did too. And if we weren't up for count, I mean, you were getting reamed at.
Yep.
That was always the worst. It's like
Judy says
they,
you're beat. Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a very common one. But you said you had to be off your bunk too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. We weren't. If count time was coming, it didn't matter if it was 2 a.m., 5 a.m. Like you had to be fully standing out of your bed. You can't even raise your arm. Nothing.
Well, they didn't count us after 10 p.m., but they would make rounds, but they wouldn't, a standing count or anything.
Yeah, no, they did that shit to us religiously. I mean, I got used to not sleeping because of that. Like, had no choice but to be up for count, and it didn't matter if it was in the middle of the night or not.
They told us that they had to give us that it was a rule that they had to give us 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
Yeah.
But yet there's people that want to work in the kitchen at 3 a.m., you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely didn't give us
India.
any of it.
Same way, same for count.
Zeus said the same way in Indiana, stand for count. But see, when I first got to prison, they didn't, like at the walls, they didn't make you stand for count, you know? If you was covered from head to toe, they'd come by and say, let's see some skin, guy. You just stuck your hand out under the covers or something, you know?
Right.
But it was years later that they started making this thing.
Yep. Yeah, they didn't. I felt like they gave us no slack in Framingham at all.
You know,
it was definitely not fun.
Weird is sometimes they'd have these fire drills, and
yep.
So everybody has to leave and go outside. It doesn't, and they won't let you get dressed or anything. As soon as it starts, they run you out. You know, you could be in your boxers or whatever, but you'll see people out there that you didn't even know was in the housing unit. You know,
right? Like, when did you get in there?
And they're always the same. They always have the same look. They're always older people, a little overweight, glasses.
Yep.
The type that would say, you know what I'm saying? Always carrying a little Bible or something, you know. And I ain't got nothing wrong with people carrying the Bible because, you know, not everybody that goes to church is one of those type of people.
Right.
Those with those charges always go to church.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That is so true.
True.
I was watching some more of your shorts the other day, like the food shorts, and I'm just dying because I'm like, the pictures of the food that you put up there, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so glad I'm not in there anymore. It's like I don't miss that shit.
I couldn't find the ones I wanted to find. I was trying. Yeah, I know. I was trying to find the ones of what I was talking about. And I really couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I got some hate off of
Should check.
off of
Did
one of my
you?
shorts I did.
Hey,
Yeah, it was
Why?
off of
What?
TV, the TV one where there's a rumor going around they're taking TVs out of Missouri prisons.
he says he's going to make a really long video if it doesn't end up being true.
Right. But there's a lot of people saying, oh, so what? They're criminals. They don't need TVs. What they don't understand is it's going to be bad for staff too, because
Yeah.
it's going.
They'd have too much time on their hands. Yeah. I mean, they're going to have way too much time on their hands if they take the TVs out. And I was only there for just about a year ago, but it was too long for me. I spent the time there basically like I didn't worry about canteen or nothing, just setting up money aside so I can get bailed out. I'm like, I need to leave. Like after my second or third court date, I requested to lower my bail. And I think they lowered it twice. And so it was just a process. Like my family doesn't have money, you know what I mean? So it was like stacking up checks every month that I could to put aside to get out.
Well, but, at least you had some. Yeah, at least you had a little bit when you got out,
Yep.
In my opinion, and this is what Goat says, if this is what he's talking about, I'm not sure.
It is a year too long, Goat.
A year is long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time, 30 days is too long.
Right. What 30 days is too long. Yeah. It's amazing how everybody finds religion in prison. That's true.
That's a fact.
The thing is, the people who are really serious about it.
Yep.
They ain't like playing some game with the pro board or whatever. They don't even go to church. They just read their Bible in their cell.
Yeah.
The ones that are trying to pick the parole board and stuff, they'll go to every religious out count there is, and walk around holding the Bible, and
yeah.
Like I said, most of them are a certain type.
Yes. Yep.
Ethan, I can't hardly hear you.
Yep.
With headphones on.
Fake Christian.
Mm-hmm. Bible thumper. Yep.
I was just gonna say, that's what we always called them, Bible thumpers. Yeah. Everybody in prison got religion all of a sudden.
Right.
That's like one thing we always used to say. Right. Yep. Yeah, that is one thing they always used to say when I was in prison is, people always seem to find God when they get locked up. And it's like, well, yeah, because they locked up. I mean, ultimately, what else are they going to do? But it's like a lot of them are using it for their points, to get out. Racking up that, early release time.
They leave them in prison.
Yep. Yeah, because I don't know what the statistics are, but I think a lot of them don't do church when they come out,
No, you don't. Or they keep it to themselves. You know, the one, like I said, the ones who,
Yeah.
to me, that in prison, that serious about it, they're the type, they just read in the Bible in their cell. They didn't go around preaching or nothing, you know. And
Hmm.
yeah, Jesus said, "Praise the Lord, brothers and sisters." I believe. Yeah, see, Goat didn't find God until he got home. He was out of prison when he found God. That's what I'm talking about. You know,
Yep.
there's a
Right.
difference, you know.
I was just gonna
And
say, because that's more
but you know,
genuine. I feel like too. You know.
but you know, you got those that they're trying to either trick the parole board or they're thinking that having the Bible in their hands is going to protect them, you know, because of their case,
Hmm.
and it
Yep.
doesn't, you know.
Yep. No, it doesn't at all. It's.
You
I mean,
know,
to me, it just personally, it seems like a front while you're in there. You know what I mean? It's either to bide your time or just a front to get out. You know. It's like if you really want to find God, you'll find him when you're home too. You know what I mean?
exactly. Goat said he got saved April the 8th, 2022, and got baptized. I remember when you got baptized, Goat. I remember you telling us that.
Oh, that's cool,
That's
Goat.
awesome.
Good for you.
Yeah, it is, you know. And but you know, I uh, I really have a problem with those. I just was looking at one of my older videos when I went on a rant. I edited it and reposted it. It's going to be out today.
Hmm.
These people in there with these cases walking around the yard. When I first got to prison, they weren't allowed on the yard, and now
Yeah.
um, standing ways. I'm gonna have to check that out, Goat. Um, and now you see them every once in a while in the yard, you know, and it just bugs me that they're even allowed to walk the yard, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
I
true,
agree.
you know,
I agree a
and
1000%.
most people, most people who have that chance of getting out ain't going to bother them because they don't want to get all those charges. But
Yeah.
there are those that don't care and those who life without, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I was surprised. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I don't remember any known like chomos that would walk the yard when we were out on the yard. But we had lifers, walking the yard with us when we were out there. The only thing that separated us was the color of our jumpsuits, you know. Um,
Right.
and that was it.
Oh,
But
they had
um,
jumpsuits. The different amount of time you had a different jumpsuit.
yes, yep. So like the ones that were
Wow,
there
that's
for life,
crazy.
they were in like the red jumpsuits. Like we had navy blue. Um, but there was like orange, which they probably got like 25 years or something. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like not an actual life sentence, but basically, Um, and then I can't remember what the other color was, if it was like a black or gray, but it was some other color that they had. So I feel like those of us in the navy blue suits was more of like, kind of here on borrowed time kind of thing, like could get released at any time. Um, and not actually like sentenced. I spent my time there because I was waiting to be bailed out. Um, but I think a lot of people who had actual sentences, they had specific suits. So I'll never forget.
Yeah,
I
where I
ran
was,
in, I
you know,
ran into
people.
this one lady who was doing life for killing her son in a town over from me.
Ooh,
I was nauseated even seeing her on the yard because I'm like, just couldn't believe that she was able to walk the yard with
that's
the
the way.
rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, it's not like she just like offed somebody,
That's
but
exactly.
her own 4-year-old son. Like, to me, it's different. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So I was like, I cannot believe that I'm
I, I
seeing this woman out
know.
here.
I know. I'm exactly the same way. You know, and
Hmm.
my buddy Kevin saved me from taking one out because the same thing. But he was babysitting for this couple, and the baby wouldn't quit crying, so he threw it out the window. And
oh my God.
I wanted it took Kevin to keep me from doing that.
Yep. Good thing.
What's your all-time favorite movies? I like the older movies myself. Like there's several.
I like The Godfather.
I like it, movies from the. I do too. The movies from the 80s and stuff. I like. A lot of.
The Breakfast Club was still literally one of my favorites. People are like, "You really like that?" I'm like, "Yes, dude." Yep. I was always wicked into it, and I don't know why. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to think of some more movies from the 80s that I watched that I actually really like.
I can't. I know. I'm just having a brain block because there's so many of them that I like.
The Back to the Future ones were really good from the 80s.
Yeah. I like Back to the Future too. Shaq is one of my favorite movies. Goat says.
That's a good one. The Green Mile's a really good movie too. That was one of my favorites.
It is.
I love that movie.
If you haven't seen it, you need to. Yeah, he's talking about the Shaq.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it because I don't know if I've seen it.
You know what was weird to me? You know what was weird to me? That it seemed like a lot of people in prison watched Cops.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They do. I don't know either, but they do. You're right. I didn't even. Yeah, I never even thought about it till you just said that. That's funny, but it was always on in the common room. I feel like. I'm typing the Shaq in the.
Yeah, but yeah, it's true. They watch Cops, and I don't know if they're trying to see their hometown or what.
Yeah.
American Idol. Yeah, I've seen that one. See, Goats bring back memories now. He's bringing them back up. He's bringing it to my mind.
Yeah. And nobody really watch. I notice a lot of people watch the soaps in there, and I'm like, just was weird to me. It's like you guys just living on soap operas because we're locked up or what? But a lot of people said they never watched the soaps before they were locked up, and I'm like, I can see why, but I get it. It's entertaining and keeping your mind occupied. Fuck it.
Zeus says 60 days in. That's true. But
yep.
In the prisons I was in, it seemed like it was black people that watched the soap operas, a lot. They would not go to lunch because they didn't want to miss,
right,
soap operas or something,
Yeah, exactly.
It was just crazy. Yeah. Well, lunch was probably not going to be that great anyway, but they did not like.
But it's like you gotta eat when you can, It's like the more you eat and chow, the less you're spending on canteen. So,
Right. Well, I told him, I said, how can you watch a show where somebody is born and then the next week they're adult,
Right. Yeah, exactly. I said that to my friend the other day. I was like, I haven't watched soaps in years. My Nana used to watch them religiously. And so every now and then I would, come and sit with her and watch it or whatever. And I was switching through looking for the news, and one of the soap operas was on, and I was like, damn, this man is still on here. I'm like, he was literally like an old guy then, like, and he's still playing the same character. It's probably been well over 13, 14 years. It look like, I'm like, that's so weird to me.
I do like the Shawshank Redemption.
That's a bomb movie.
Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, I like it with Morgan Freeman. I can't remember the other guy's name, but yeah. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
But there towards the end, last few years I was in prison. I used to watch the Vikings. Me and a few other guys, we used to watch the Vikings. Came on in the evening time, I think on the History Channel or something.
Yes.
But
Tim Robbins, that's the other guy in it.
Yeah. Did you look up the Shack earlier?
Yeah, I did.
I think you said Pretty Woman. I think
Pretty Woman is.
I think
That's.
I think that came out.
That's one of my all-time favorites.
I can't remember. Mm-hmm.
Like how you said,
Pretty Woman is definitely one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. Well, he's saying Judy up there because they both said just Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they did.
So, when are you going to get the Facebook thing going?
I was actually looking into adding it as a. I was looking into this morning about adding it into as a page off of my Facebook instead of starting a whole new Facebook. So I'm just looking into different ways to do it. So that way it's like still connected to my Facebook without it being.
I thought I thought that's what you was going to do. The plan, that just like a page off your other Facebook.
So there's like different ways you can do it. You can start a whole new Facebook page, or in under your where your picture icon is on the top right, where you would find like Marketplace and like your events and stuff like that. There's a section there that says pages, and you can click to add it as in like a business page almost, I guess. So stuff I didn't know about, which is why I'm, been reading up on it, trying to figure out for sure what's the best way to do it,
Goat says, make sure you have some paper towels when you watch the Shack. Yeah, life is beautiful. Despite all the evil there is in the world, it is beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of beautiful things to take in.
Well, I think I'm about ready to call it quits on the live, if that's all right with you, unless you got anything you want to say, Julz.
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Yeah, just let us all know when you get this set up so that we can come over and support you.
Absolutely will do.
We got Wesley in here.
Hey, Wes.
Wesley caught us at the end.
Yeah, he caught. Hey, how you doing, Wesley? Good to see you.
All right, Harvey.
But
well, I hope you have a good rest of the day. Thanks for having me up.
You have sure, anytime.
Yeah. Take you down, Julz.
I think she can take herself down, can she?
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to end this. You guys have a good one. If I can find that cursor. Oh, there it is. Everybody have a great day, and thank you for showing up here. Love you all.